All right, thank you so much for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutations to warm up the body, and then we will hop into our beloved 26 and 2 yoga sequence with the sun salutes and with really the entire yoga class. If something is not working for you today, remember that you can modify it, you can skip it, you can do something else, and if you ever have questions after class, just let me know. So for the sun salutes, come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back and show you in periphery. Take a moment, just stand up nice and tall. Notice that you are in your yoga space, on your yoga mat, arriving in your yoga practice. Good for you. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting the sun. Exhale, stomach in, fold forward, arms with your ears, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, lengthen into a halfway lift, back flat. You can have your hands on your thighs, your shins, or the floor in front of you. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to floor, shoulder width distance, step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do Cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can pedal out your legs, bend one leg, straighten the other, lift your heels to the ceiling, and then press your heels down to the floor. So heels to floor, hips to ceiling, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you today, come down onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips towards your heels as you stretch your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, shoulders away from ears, hips over heels, back flat. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your high plank or tabletop. If that lowering down motion does not work for you, skip the vinyasa, go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, take a vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, come up into your up dog or cobra. If you're doing up dog, make sure your thighs are off the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. Spread your fingers wide, root down through all 28 knuckles, especially the space between your index finger and thumb. Hug your elbows in, bring your shoulders apart, heels down, hips up. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with your ears, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Last one. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank, look forward, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, up dog, back bend. Exhale, down dog, spine stretch. So if you're doing down dog, for the last one, try to get your heels on the floor. Keep your hands shoulder width distance. But if you'd like, you can take a wider step here that helps you get your heels to the floor. Take an inhale, slow exhale. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up. Exhale, arms down. Wonderful. So that's our little warm up. Now we're going to hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Good. Inhale, chin down. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up slowly. Push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through the nose, down through the throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. Take your time as you empty your lungs. Slowly head back. Exhale more. Reach your arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. thighs tight, glutes tight, stomach in. Exhale, head up, lock your legs, engage your abdominal wall, slowly head back, stretch your arms forward. Exhale, more elbows touch. Inhale, head down, last breath. First set, deepest breath so far. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Good, change. Arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your fingers, maybe switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Stretch your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Chin down, elbows up. Look straight ahead. Exhale, head up. Look back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Exhale, head up, just your head drops back. No backward bending, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far. Breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath. Second set, make it the deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now. Elbows touch. Good. Change. Arms down. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana. Half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, stretch up and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. Okay, and then come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back. Try not to back bend. Hips forward, abdomen in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows and knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, creating a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little more forward, upper body back, touch your arms to your ears. Push your left hip forward, get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. If it feels good, get a little deeper at the end, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Come down without bending your elbows and knees. Lift your chin. Lift your chest. It's a very proud posture. You have a lot to be proud of for practicing yoga today. Good for you. Keep the weight in your heels, thighs tight, glutes tight, abdomen in. Press your hips a little forward, upper body back. Right hip forward, two hips in line. Left shoulder forward, two shoulders in line. Come down, push and push and push. Change. Inhale to come up, first back bend of the day. This is the only posture I can't show and tell at the same time. Take a deep breath. Full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. Maybe give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending, lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine backward bending. Keep the weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, and bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, good. Change. Inhale to come up, stretch up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms with your ears flat back, knees can bend, hands to floor. Relax your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padastasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Wrap your elbows back behind you. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, face to the shins, below the knees. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes. Lift your hips up. Stretch your spine down. Good. Change. Come on up. Arms with your ears. Knees can bend. Very nice. Arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, arms over your head, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly drop to the right as you press your hips to the left. So let all of your postures be in service to something, maybe like standing a little taller or breathing a little bit easier or letting go of stuff that's just not working for you anymore. If at any time after a posture, right, you're not standing taller or you're like breathing and like not in a good way, right, that might be a sign that you've gone a little bit too far. As you inhale, lengthen your arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. So yoga should be challenging, but we're never going to a point of pain, a point where we could harm ourselves or someone else. Just keep that in mind. Keep the weight in your heels, hips forward, arms back, right hip forward, two hips in line, left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, second heart opener, deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. Now, as you bring your arms back, notice if your hands are coming apart, wrists are bending, right? Squeeze your palms together, push your hands back and bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change. Inhale to come up, stretch up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Hands to floor, relax your head. Go for another rock, move your hips, shake your head. Second set, here we go. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Try to wrap your elbows back behind you, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine, stomach in. Pull on your heels, roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Good. Change. Come up, arms with the ears, flat back, knees can bend. Very nice. Arms down. Awkward Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right. 6 inches hip width distance inside your feet. Parallel. Arms up, parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight, wrists straight, fingertips active. Abdomen in. Bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position. Spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down halfway only, hips into a chair, suck your stomach in and lean back. Lift your chin up, chest up, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward, try not to back bend. Spread your toes wide, now come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Lift your heels, stretch up, bend your knees, sit down. So notice if the knees are coming out and the heels are turning in, or the knees are coming in and the heels are turning out, right? Point your toes and knees forward, heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part, keep your toes pointing forward, insides of your feet parallel, knees together, slowly sit down. Take your time, stop whenever you want, or keep sitting down until there's a 1/2 inch gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, soften your shoulders. Change. Slowly come up, knees together, hips forward. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Second set, step your right foot to the right, hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, triceps tight, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. So you can stick your butt out and fold forward. Again, notice if your knees are coming way in or way out. Keep your toes pointing forward, knees pointing forward. Shift the weight back into your heels and lean your upper body back. Good. Change. Inhale to come up. Keep your arms there. Press your hips a little forward. Spread your toes wide. Come up all the way on your tippy toes. So try to eliminate any curvature in the lower back, right? Tuck your tailbone under. Lean back. Stretch up. Sit down for 5, 4, 3. Hold where you are. 2, 1. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Sometimes we play a guessing game with teachers like, how long are they going to hold the posture? Let me wait till the end to get into the posture. So sometimes right? I know that psychology, sometimes it's easier just to count. Squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, change, slowly come up, knees together. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Sharasana, we're gonna do the right side first. Keep in mind that I'm not mirroring you. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm, right under left, cross first at the elbows, again at the wrists, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. You can also interlock fingers, grab a thumb or grab shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, try to stay down there, and bring your right leg over your left leg. Right leg over left leg, cross twist, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down more, lean your upper body back. Good, change. Feet together, arms over your head, let's do the left side. Bring your left arm under your right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. Bend your knees, sit down, try to stay down there, and bring left leg over right leg. Left over right, cross twist, and eventually wrap your foot. This side might feel a little or a lot different. It does for me. Bring your knees to the left and upper body to the right. If your foot's not wrapping today, just point your toes where you want them to go. Sit a little bit lower. Keep the weight in your heel. Lean your upper body back. Good. Change. Feet together, arms over your head, second set. Swing right arm, under left arm, pull elbows down, sit down. Stay down there and bring right leg over left leg. Think hamstring over quadricep. Notice if your knees twist to the left. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left. You want elbows over knees. Bring the weight back into your heel. Stick your butt out a little bit, sit down, fold forward, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one. Bring the left arm under right arm, palms together, pull elbows down. One day fingers go below the nose, might not be today. Bend your knees, sit down, try to keep your hips low, and bring left leg over right leg. Left over right, cross twist, and eventually wrap your foot. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, and keep the weight in your heel. Sit a little bit lower, elbows down, abdomen in, lean your upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, arms down, party time. You can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Lovely to be here with all of you. I've mentioned this before, but our lovely old apartment definitely has an incline and a couple of the very old tiles on the floor. And every once in a while, I'm like, accidentally step on one of those, kind of like Indiana Jones, and I'm like, whoop, falling over. Shouts to anybody else who has uneven floor. It's very fun with yoga. Standing head to knee, Dande Mahayana Sharasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back to your face, abdomen in, start to round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. Standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost unbroken, you have no knee. If you've got a grip on your foot and you know your left leg is locked, inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until it's exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. Standing leg locked. If both legs lock from the side, legs make an L like Linda, start to bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, bring your chest down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly reverse. Out, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left thigh up. Point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back to your face, hips forward, abdomen in, round down, and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. Contract your inner thigh as well as your outer thigh, and when you're ready, slowly lift your left leg up. So you'll kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. If your standing leg is bending a lot, think about lifting your hips up so your knee is over your ankle rather than your big toe. If both legs lock, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, keep coming down. One day elbows go below the calf muscle, heel forward, toes back, abdomen in. Change, slowly reverse out. Put your hands on your back, do a little back bend or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, evenly distribute your body weight on your left foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Lift your right leg up, Flex your toes back, engage your abdominal wall. As you're ready, round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. When you're ready, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time as you reverse out. Good. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, stomach in, round down, and pick up your foot. This is the first of the compression postures. We're rounding our spine, compressing, strengthening, toning, engaging the front of our stomach, our abdomen. When you're ready, slowly lift your left leg up. Notice if your heel is turning out, turning in, and knee is turning out, that's the hip opening. Bring your left heel to the left. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time as you reverse out. Very nice. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga this Friday. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone. Thumb with your index finger. Left arm up, right hip forward, knees together. Right hip a little more forward. Lock your left leg. Point your right toes. Take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head from the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder, shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body, kicking, stretching, equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick really hard, body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly, kick yourself up. Bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your right arm up, left hip forward, hips in line. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Keep your chin lifted. As you reach your right arm forward, kick your left leg back and up. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, open your chest. Press your left hip down, try to keep your hips in line. Left big toe pointing up to the ceiling, ankle straight, wrist straight, breathe through your nose. Slowly bring the body down, keep the chin and chest lifted, right shoulder forward, body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down, take a breath, standing tall. Second set, right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up, right hip forward, thighs together, lock your left leg, point your right toes, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. Feel the posture in your body. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. Feel the back bend. Feel your heart beating, jaw relaxed, mouth closed, eyes open, focus forward. Body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up. Last one, left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up, left hip forward, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. So notice how this side might feel different, maybe how second set feels different, right? You're just bearing witness to your body moving in real time and real space, fostering the mind-body connection, soothing your body with your breath. Bring the body down, leg up. Remember, the harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down. Come to the back of your mat, Untitled balancing stick. Feet together, inhale, arms overhead. Palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs and lean back. Step your right foot forward. Shift your weight to your right foot, stretch up and tilt like a seesaw. Come down, arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, but not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, step your left foot forward, stretch up, point your right toes and tilt. Lift your kneecaps up to the ceiling, press the ball of your left foot down, bring the chest down, chin forward, heel up, stretch, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Second set, arms over your head, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, step your right foot forward, stretch up, point your left toes and tilt. So I have a little bit of a hip aggravation, so I'm going to stay in the setup, but you can come down to parallel. When you're dealing with an illness or an injury or just having like not a great day, sometimes the setup of a posture is enough. You can still stretch, 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 change. Left foot down, right foot back, lean back, step your left foot forward, stretch up, point your right toes and tilt. So if you're worried if you're doing enough or not, chances are you're doing enough, right? Bring the body down, leg up, everything parallel to the floor, chest down, heel up, point your toes, stretch, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Good, come to the top of your mat. You can face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will continue to face you. Standing, separate leg stretching, Dandayamana, Bikattapada, Hashimotonasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, 4 feet minimum, arms down parallel to the floor, toes in, heels out, chest up, and swan dive forward. Look forward, good. Grab your heels, bend your elbows, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward, lift your hips, pull and stretch, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. If your head's not yet touching the floor, take a bigger step, roll forward, hips up, lock your legs, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up. We're gonna flow to triangle, Trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, maybe take a bigger step. Bend your right leg and lunge. Sit as low as you can. Keep sitting down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling. Now, if your thigh isn't parallel to the floor yet, maybe it's just the wrist or forearm in front of the knee, so you're not collapsing all the way down, but you're also not lifting all the way up. As you're ready, you're gonna bend your right knee and slide the forearm down, elbow in front of the knee, look up, stretch up, turn, twist upper body back, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, make sure your heels are in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. Sit as low as you can. You might need a bigger or smaller step. Sit down low, lean back and move your arms. Elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingers just between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Breathe through your nose. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Turn. Twist upper body back. Lock your right leg. Keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms. Straighten your left leg. Left toes in. Arms up. Palms together, cross your thumbs, pivot on your heels to one side of the room, standing, separate leg, head to knee, Dandayamana, Bikattapada, Sharasana. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Take your time. This is a rounded spine posture. This is one to be careful of if you have a history of slip discs or if your back is just feeling a little achy today. Eventually, you're going to bring your forehead and knee together. You are always welcome to take a bigger step. You can bend your front leg, tuck your chin to your chest, one day forehead and knee touch. But if when you round your spine this much, it feels like your back is like tugging or pulling and not in a good way, ease up a little bit. Just pull your stomach in. Eventually spine rounds and forehead and knee come together. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, left hip forward, left shoulder forward, full stop at the top. Pivot on your heels to the other side of the room. Uncross your heels. Turn your back toes in. Press your right hip forward. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. So if it's bothering your back, decrease the back bend, right? You can go down with kind of a flat back and chin to chest. Eventually, you're going to press your hips towards your ribs, pull your belly towards the ceiling, push the floor away from you, chin to chest, round your spine, touch forehead and knee together, front side compression, throat choked, jaw relaxed, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl, right hip forward, right shoulder forward, full stop at the top. Good. Pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, float your arms down. Second set stretching, Hashimotonasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step. I'm going to show you from the side. Toes in, heels out, chest up, and swan dive forward. So if your forehead touched the floor easily in the first set, maybe take a smaller step. If your forehead was nowhere near the floor, take a bigger step. Grab your heels. If you can grab your feet, bend your elbows back, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Roll forward, find your edge, pull stomach through thighs, chest through knees. When your head is an inch or two away from the floor, just let your neck and head relax down. Head touches the floor in between the feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time. Second set, triangle. Turn your right foot out, left toes in, can take a bigger step. You can also rotate the left hip forward, bend your right knee, and sit as low as you can. Lean back and move your arms at the same time. Again, you want a diagonal line from your ankle to the crown of your head. As you're ready, you're going to push your left hip forward and down. Bend your right knee, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Look up, stretch up, reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Sit down more, chest up more, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, other side. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. Can bounce a couple times, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. So the end cue for this posture is like turn, twist your upper body back, like spine twisting posture, right? Sometimes when we have flexible shoulders, we'll bring the right arm back to the back wall, but the spine isn't twisting, just the shoulders. So as you sit down, think about bringing left rib cage forward, right rib cage back, abdomen in. So the arms stay at 6 and 12 o'clock, but the chest is really starting to open to the front of your mat. Turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed, pivot on your heels. Second set, Janu Sharasana, head to knee. Turn back toes in, push left hip forward, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Hips forward, abdomen in, chin to chest. Bend your right leg, touch your knee and head together. Never forcing the body, right? This posture is all about compression. So squeeze your stomach in, chin to chest, throat choked, jaw relaxed, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. That's where you get the strength and the balance. Head up last. Pivot on your heels. I'm going to face you. Make sure your heels are in line, but not crisscross. Make sure you still have at least a yardstick between your feet. Turn your back toes in. Push your right hip forward. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Right hip forward. Right shoulder forward. Chin to chest. Bend your front leg. Touch your knee and head together. Stretch all 10 fingers beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your front foot. Left hip up. Right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl, right hip forward, right shoulder forward, full stop at the top. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for tree and then toe. Tadasana, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Touch your heel to your costume, slowly. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Never force your body. Bring your right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, left hand. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand. Abdomen in, start to fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Padangustasana. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Make sure you're having fun. Point your right toes, press your right hip forward, right knee down. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, hands to floor. Lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, and then push your hips forward to reverse out. Good, change. Right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, walk your right leg, lift your left leg up. Heel to costume, let your left knee drop. You can bring your left hand up, and if you can balance, right hand. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand, fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit, walk your hands back. Whether you're in tree or toe, point your left toes. Press your left hip forward, drop your left knee down. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, chest up, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Change. Left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. I'm gonna adjust our angle ever so slightly. Okay, head to the front of the mat, feet to the back of the mat. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. So sometimes when I accidentally step on the part of my floor that's really uneven, I get really frustrated, but then I'm reminded there's no such thing as a perfect class. Do you know what I mean? We can try and take all of the distractions out, all of the imperfections in our space out, and there's value in that, right? It's nice to practice in a peaceful area, but especially during COVID, there's dogs or husbands or kids running around, right? There's I don't know, something else going on in your apartment, whatever it is, the neighbors are, making noise upstairs, whatever it is. So as much as, it would be nice to find this perfect space where the floor was perfectly even and there's no, outward distractions, that's pretty unlikely, even in a studio, right? There's always that one distracting person or that thing going on outside. So it's always just this invitation, whenever I literally step on the crack in the floor or whatever it is, it's just an invitation to return to yourself, to return to your breath, and to find a little bit of peace and stillness in an otherwise kind of chaotic world. Pavanamuktasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin just below the knee, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and hold still. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone, joint, skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out and down. Try to keep your right leg on the floor, right sit bone on the floor, right shoulder on the floor. Change, left leg down, both legs, lift up, grab your elbows, each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class, good for you. Squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and hold still. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone, joint, skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers just below the shin, pull your knee out and down, head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and breathe. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, nice tight white knuckle grip. This is a great hip opener and it's good for digestion. You are purposely putting pressure on your abdomen. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other. So it's good for digestion. It's nice for lengthening your back and it's good for giving yourself a nice hug, right? Give yourself a big hug for coming to class here. Good for you for showing up for yourself. Squeeze tight. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit up, roll off to the side, meet us on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Turn. Lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bujungasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength. Very nice. Come up halfway only. Just your belly button on the floor. The rest of your chest is in the air. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Hug your arms in. Keep your feet together. Lock your legs. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good. Change slowly with control. Lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Arms down. Palms face the ceiling. Toes together. Heels fall open. Second set, bring your chin forward, hands flat on the floor, just below the shoulders, feet together. Lock your legs, look up and lift. So this is the first posture in the spine strengthening series. This posture and the next three are all good back bends, and they're really good for strengthening the muscles that surround the back. So if you sit at a computer all day, or if you have back pain, these are your postures, right? Lift your chest, press your feet down. Change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, eyes open. Some people say that the standing series in this yoga is just a warm-up, and the postures on the floor is like the real yoga. So keep that in mind here. Bring your chin forward, arm straight position for Locust Shalabhasana. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can. One day pinky fingers touch. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your right leg. Point your right toes, lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Stretch your big toe back. Squeeze your right glute, lift your thigh up. Change, right leg down, relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Imagine you're drawing a line up the back wall, use your left big toe. Root down through your knuckles rather than your wrists. Press your shoulders down, lift your left knee. Change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down. Bring your arms a little closer. Keep the hips and forearms in contact for leverage. Mouth down, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. You can do it, struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, lift your thighs up. Change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out, and look to the right. As you release the arms, you release the tourniquet effect. Fresh blood flows through the knuckles, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Sometimes the release from the posture is as therapeutic as the posture itself. Second set, chin forward, arm straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. One day pinkies touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, shoulders down, 7, 6, press your knuckles down, 5, 4, lock your leg, 3, lift, 2, 1. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. So my flexi folks, make sure you're pushing your knuckles and your shoulders down rather than your elbows and your wrists. Lock your leg, point your toes, lift your thigh, change, left leg down. Third part, mouth down, you can do it, make up your mind. Mouth down, feet together, knees together, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up, roll forward, hips and forearms together, shoulders down, knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, lift your thighs up, change, lower down, bring your arms out, look to the left, and let that posture go. Good for you. Purna Shalabhasana, full locust, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747 taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow, knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, take a breath. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up and lift. This posture is so good for strengthening your back muscles, right? It's also a nice shoulder and chest opener. Stretch your arms wide, keep your feet together, feel all of the muscles on your back strengthening, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left. So you inhale, feel the backs of your ribs expand. As you exhale, let your shoulders fall. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, Dhanurasana, floor bow. Squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Continuously keep kicking, very nice, without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrists straight. Hey, Corey, point your toes, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, take a breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and kick into your hands. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Your arms and your legs are 2 wheels in 1 base. So try to keep the knees, ankles, hips in line, wrists straight, point your toes, press your chest forward, get the back bend, kick and kick and kick. Good, change, lower down, look to your left, take a breath. Soften through the exhale. Bring your chin forward, hands to floor, push up. Come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. I'll show you first set from the side. Open your knees, open your feet, start in tabletop position, toes point back. As you're ready, walk your hands back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time until one day you can sit down between your heels. If you can sit between your heels, put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to the floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other. Send a nice slow breath into a part of your body that could use a little bit of love. Good, change. Put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. As you release out of the posture, you release the tourniquet effect on the lower body. Fresh blood flows through the toes, ankles, knees, thighs, and hips. You're always welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm. If first set was easy, knees together. If first set was not easy, knees further apart. Slowly walk your hands back. One day sink your hips down, never force your body. Eventually palms to soles, right elbow, left elbow, head back, head to floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows, hold, take a breath. Even in the 60-minute version of this class, we are trying to find like a static moment in every asana. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So one of the things that is a little bit different about 26 and 2 yoga versus vinyasa is that we're really trying to find stillness in every posture. But of course, especially in the 60-minute versions, right? Postures go fast, or like there's a lot of little corrections. So just, do your best every posture to take at least one slow breath in stillness. It's the stillness that really helps us like build the strength as well as the flexibility and balance. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Kramasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up, and go down. You're welcome to put one or both hands on the floor and walk yourself down. Otherwise, forehead to floor first, little fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, arms with ears, hands together, nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. And I think stillness is harder, like the more you become familiar with the postures and the more you realize like, I could go a little deeper, or I could do this one adjustment, it becomes harder and harder to do stillness the more you know about the postures, right? Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Come to the back of your mat. Second set, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and go down. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, press your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize. Good, change, come up, arms with ears, very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So if you, like me, are one of those people who's like, I could always go a little deeper, or I could do this one adjustment, right? Every once in a while, just like let that go. And as long as you're not like in pain or doing the posture like wrong, let go of the little adjustments, the little like kick, 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 right? And just like hold where you are and really feel your body hold still in time and space. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. What's the saying? Like, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come to the top of your mat, camel Sharasana or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Press your hips forward, and from here, go slow. Start to look up towards the ceiling. You might feel your central nervous system kick on. Lift your nose, lift your chin. One day, head drops back. Option to stay here or go back halfway. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, breathe. Change. Put your hands on your back, press yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Right, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Second set, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat. Second set, you're welcome to open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, still 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your back. Maybe think about bringing your elbows closer together behind you. Press your hips forward, look up. One day head goes back. One day go back halfway, freeze in the middle. And when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel. If you can't grab your heels yet, keep your hands on your back. It's safer for your back than letting your hands dangle. Then we're just gonna hold still and breathe. This posture is really good for releasing tension from the front of the body, but again, you might feel the central nervous system turn on a little bit. So if you feel like dizzy, nauseous, or lightheaded in this posture, that is normal. There's nothing wrong with you. If nobody's told you this yet today, there's nothing wrong with you. Change. Put your hands on your back. Push yourself up. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around. Savasana. Head to the front of your mat. Feet to the back of your mat. Let yourself feel whatever you feel. Savasana makes it better. Imagine these sensations passing through you. Let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sit up. Good. Come to the middle of your towel for Rabbit Sasandasana. After that stimulating posture, we're now going to do a calming, cooling posture. Forward fold. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands like little bunny ears. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Chin to chest. Stomach in. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. This is the last posture in the fixed firm series. Try to keep the tops of your feet, ankles, shins, and knees fixed firmly in the floor. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, head up last. Turn around, Savasana. I talk about this sometimes, like one of the awkward things in yoga, you might have experienced this by now, those chin to chest postures when your t-shirt somehow like goes over your mouth or your nose and it's like hard to breathe. You know what I'm talking about? I love those little like things that we don't think about, but we all experience in yoga. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. It's happening to me in this posture. It's like the t-shirt's going over the nose and it's very uncomfortable. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. So if I sound a little muffled, that is why. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up, squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. So awkward. Okay, good. Change hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, head up last, turn around, Savasana. Take a breath. Almost to the end, everybody's doing great. We're gonna do one set of head to knee with stretching and flow it straight to spine twist. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Middle of your mat, join your Sharasana, head to knee pose. Right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale, your arms over your head, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. Forehead to knee, interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing, under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, especially your pinky toes. Notice if your knee is kind of turning out to the right. Knee should be pointing directly to the ceiling so your hips are square. Bend elbows down, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Good, change, arms up, left leg out, right leg all the way in, stretch up, turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. Again, you can bend your left leg if it helps you touch your forehead and knee together. However, if it's easy for you to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, keep going, see if you can straighten or even lock your leg. Bend elbows down, elbows to floor, right knee down, right sit bow down, right shoulder down, two shoulders in line. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down, let your spine realign, and sit up. Hashimotonasana stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a nice flat back here. Imagine there's a board strapped to your back all the way up to the shoulders, so make sure your shoulders aren't coming forward. Eventually, legs will straighten or even lock. Puff up your chest and start to fold forward. You want to create space between each and every vertebrae, engage your abdominal wall, spiral inner thighs down, flex pinky toes back, stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees, stretch, one day toes and head touch. Good, change, come on up, stay seated for spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to your left knee, right arm close behind you, left arm up and over. Grab left knee with left hand, hand, heel, and knee all touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your hand behind you for balance or reach around, grab your left thigh with your right hand for the half bind. Point your left toes, keep your left knee down, right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and twist and twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs. Bend your right leg on the floor. You can also have your right leg straight. Left arm behind you, right arm up and over. Grab a right knee with right hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. You can keep your hand behind you or reach it behind you for the half bind. Keep spine straight, chest up, rib cage open. Right knee down, left big toe down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are going to finish on time. It is a good day. Go team. Happy Friday. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. This is a rare occasion. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it silly. Sit on your back, crisscross applesauce. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet. You know the drill. Exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, pull your abdomen in. The exhale is quite audible. The inhale is very subtle. You'll barely notice it's happening, but you'll notice that you can repeatedly exhale. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall, concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall, shoulders down, fingers together. Fingers point forward and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. 1 p.m. exactly. High five. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. If you need to leave, I totally understand. If you have time, make time. Final Savasana. If there's something you discovered through your yoga practice that you'd like to carry with you into the rest of your day, this is that time to set an intention. Maybe it's an intention of patience or compassion, or just that like sometimes the floor is a little crooked. We can't control everything, but we can control how we breathe. Is there any intention you'd like to set for the rest of your day, or just a moment here of reflection you'd like to take? This is your time. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Picture yourself in perfect, radiant health.